the slaves. A spectacular panorama recreating on the giant theater screen all the barbaric splendor of the Roman Empire. Power-mad men driven to cruelties unmatched in history. Beautiful women engulfed in court intrigues as an enslaved populace breaks into open revolt. Revolt which will spread a scarlet blanket of blood over all Rome. Springing to life in all its spectacular grandeur, the pomp of pagan Rome, the licentious revels of a decadent society, living only for pleasures of the flesh. Mortal combat in the blood-soaked arena, where human endurance was put to its greatest test. And in the dark dungeons of the catacombs, the torture of the innocents, which set a world ablaze.
Hi, I'm David the Bruce, Visual Hollywood, where we take a femme-centric point of view. Today we're taking a look at the movie about a very important historical character in a film entitled The Birth of a Nation. It's about Nat Turner. Nat Turner was a black slave. He was also a preacher, and he was used by his masters to preach in a way that would bring peace among the disgruntled slaves. And who wouldn't be disgruntled as a slave? Oh, what a terrible thing to be in. Anyway, he does until he discovers for real the absolute horror and abuse that is going on with the black people. And then he realizes his own misfortune and the cruelty being exercised on him. And he decides to do something about it. And so he takes his gift for preaching and proclamation and proclaim liberty to the slaves. He wants to create a whole movement to free the slaves, and who wouldn't? This movie, though flawed, is important because it reminds us of a history that we cannot forget. It is flawed, but the overall message is so powerful, you'll be fully invested in it. You will be on the edge of your seat. Yes. So this film, I think, is getting about a 78% over at Rotten Tomatoes, so it's doing very well. And it's in contrast, actually, for those of you who like history, to another film by the same name, done in 1915, or was it 1917, by D.W. Griffith. It, too, is called The Birth of a Nation. And it was sort of like the southern side of events, and it glorified the KKK, and it was pretty degrading to blacks. And so it only took, wow, how many years? Over 100 years to come out with the antidote for the first one. Yes, the first one was not good. It was brilliant filmmaking, though. It's a film that is still studied in film school. If you're into cinema, you have seen the original, The Birth of the Nation. But this film only shares the title. There is no other similarity other than it's in the same time zone. But I do like the title of it because it begs the comparison. And therefore, anyways, a lot of reasons why this film is important, and one that you should see. Be prepared. You're going to learn history that you probably didn't know about. And that's a good thing. I'm David the Bruce.
Southern trees.
You're a child of God. You got purpose. The law put it there, and nobody can take it away.
You're a special boy, Nathaniel.
Your slaves sure do know how to behave.
Well, they God-fearing. One of them's a preacher.
You listen to him, and you might just make it into heaven.
Amen.
Submit yourselves to your masters with all respect.
black bodies swinging in the southern breeze.
What you think you're doing, boy?
I
asked you a question.
You done preaching for a little while.
From the poplar trees.
Learned your lesson, boy?
Oh, yes, sir. I've learned. Go fight.
I pray you sing a new song.
Let the high praise of God be on the mouths of the saints and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance on the demonic nation. Sing to him a new song.